Planet Dolan.
From sex videos at school assemblies to erotic pictures in the mailbox, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about the worst ways we found out we were single. I'm Pringle1, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by im-gay-no-homo. One time, Ladybot and her girlfriend Sharpie were going to have a movie night. After making the popcorn, Ladybot went upstairs and saw Sharpie having sex with a guy. She asked Sharpie in disbelief, "What the hell?" Sharpie said in reply, "Sorry, I'm actually straight." Ladybot stood in the doorway in shock. She asked, "Then why did you start dating me?" Sharpie replied, "Because no guys would date me." That was when Ladybot broke up with Sharpie and kicked her and the guy out of her house. Number 9 was submitted by Miri-the-silver-fox. Back in high school, when he was 18, Greg realized that he was pansexual. So he dated a guy for a while, and one day they decided to take it to the next level. Since their parents were homophobes, Greg and his boyfriend got a room at a motel where they had sex. The next day, when Greg went to school, everyone looked at him in disgust. He didn't know why until he saw the pictures of him taped up all over the school. His boyfriend had set up a camera to secretly take pictures of them while having sex. Just then, the principal announced over the intercom that he wanted all the students to gather in the auditorium. Once everyone was in the auditorium, Greg was horrified to see that a video of them having sex was playing on a giant screen. Then, Greg's boyfriend walked on stage while a spotlight shined on Greg. His boyfriend yelled, "I never liked you!" Greg ran out of the auditorium and hid on the school's roof until it was time to go home. He ended up not going to school for 2 weeks. When he came back, he got bullied by everyone for the rest of the year. To make matters worse, Greg found out that the guy was actually straight and he was using him to win a bet with his friends in order to impress a girl. Man, this is like probably the most darkest, evilest Reddit story I've ever read. Number 8 was submitted by Linsner07. When he was 18, Zarganma and his girlfriend went on a road trip. During the trip, she drugged him with sleeping pills. As soon as she saw that he was in a deep sleep, Zarganba's girlfriend took a knife and carved into his arms, "I'm dumping you." She ditched him in the middle of nowhere and stole the car. He hasn't seen her since. God damn, I think that's even worse than the last story I read. Jesus Christ, that's some mean stuff. Oh my lord. Number 7 was submitted by Mote-of-Lobross. Derek dated a high school sophomore back when he was a freshman. Back then, Derek was a grungy, nerdish metalhead. His girlfriend didn't like it, so she tried to make him into a clean-cut, polo shirt-wearing pretty boy. He put up with it because the sex was good, but every time they went on a date, it was always what she wanted to do. Derek eventually got sick of it and insisted that they go to a club. The entire time they were at a club, she hated it and begged him to take her home, but Derek didn't want to leave. Later that night, he lost track of her. He spent hours looking for her until one of the employees told him that she left with another guy. A week later, when Derek got home from school, he checked the mail. He found a Polaroid of his girlfriend giving him the finger while cuddling with another guy. At the bottom of the picture, she wrote, "Don't call me." Oh my lord, this is some evil stuff we writing over here. Come on, y'all, Jesus Christ. All of a sudden, you guys are amazing, super amazing at writing these evil ass stories. Number 6 was submitted by Dontmesswithhellbent. A long time ago, Hellbent was married to a woman. They always fought, mostly about bills. One day, Hellbent woke up and saw that his wife was gone. Suddenly, his phone beeped, indicating that he had a text. The text was from his wife, who told him to look outside. He stuck his head out the window and saw a tiny plane in the sky. As it flew by the house, Hellbent saw that it was pulling a large banner. The banner said, "I am divorcing you!" He texted her back saying, "What the hell?" Hellbent didn't get a response back, so he just packed the bag and left. Number 5 was submitted by Falcor0731. Ramona had a friend who wanted to date her. At the time, she didn't know that she liked chicks, but agreed to go on a date with her anyways. Ramona's new girlfriend turned into a clingy whore who would text her every 5 minutes. She would also tell her that she could only hang out with her friends. One day, during lunch, Ramona sat at her friend's table, but her girlfriend wasn't there. Even more, her friends were glaring at her. Uncomfortable, Ramona left the table and went into the bathroom where she found her girlfriend on top of another chick. The poor girl almost had her shirt off and was trying to push Ramona's girlfriend away. Ramona grabbed the girl and escorted her out of the bathroom. She then yelled at her girlfriend, Saying that she thought they were dating, her girlfriend said, "You were just a toy. I don't date, I play." That was when she became Ramona's ex-girlfriend, and she hasn't seen her since. Number 4 was submitted by the Freydaw666. Spinal Palm and Princess Proton dated for almost a year when one day he got a message that she was in a bad car accident. The accident was so bad that it sent Princess Proton to the hospital. Spinal Palm didn't hear anything for months and was getting very worried about her. He eventually found out that there was no car accident. Instead, it turned out that Princess Proton had gotten back together with her previous boyfriend. God damn, that's evil. Number 3 was submitted by TheBlueJacketX. A couple of years ago, Syd entered his first relationship in 8 years. Paranoid that he would do something stupid to mess it up, he tried not to rush anything. For a while, everything was going well. That was until it came down to intimacy. Syd was never ready to have sex with his girlfriend, and when they met to do it, he wasn't prepared. Afterwards, his girlfriend sent him 30 text messages telling him why he was a good boyfriend, but didn't go far sexually. When he told her that he would be prepared next time, she sent him a text message in all caps that said, "Well, if you can't do it, then maybe my girlfriend can." It suddenly dawned on Syd that not only was he now single, but she was dating her ex-girlfriend. God, oh my lord! These are too much! Number 2 was submitted by Vanquished Love 1. The worst way Melissa found out that she was single was during her sophomore year. She and her then boyfriend had been waiting for the bus after school. While they waited, her boyfriend looked at his phone. At first, Melissa didn't mind, but got curious after a while. It turned out he had been reading an article on how to properly break up with someone. Melissa didn't care when he dumped her, because later on she ended up finding someone better. Number 1 was submitted by Shin Kerisame. One day, Nixium got very sick. He asked his parents to see if they could bring him some medicine and ginger ale. Unfortunately for him, they couldn't due to having to work. His brother was on a field trip, and both of his sisters were in a different state. That left his girlfriend, who said that she would be happy to bring them to him. When she got to his house, she went upstairs to his bedroom where she saw him half asleep. Waking up with a horrible migraine, Nixium saw his girlfriend along with her best friend and 2 other people. Nixium asked why she brought 3 other people. She answered, "Oh, you see, I don't play when it comes to liars, so here." She poured the ginger ale on his covers and threw the medicine at him before slapping him across the face. "I hate scum like you!" she screamed before storming out. So, not only was Nixium sick, he was also single. Huge thanks for the folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question for you. What was the craziest way an ex tried to get back with you? Let us know on the Reddit page linked below, and you might be featured in a future countdown. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody. Peace.